are. My name is Phil Seamark, and joining me on the stage is Jeffrey Wang. Now, I work for the Power BI CAT team. I'm quite a new member of the CAT team. I have written a book on DAX. Now, I have got 4 copies of this book to give away, which you'll have a chance to win, and I'll explain how you might get a chance to win that shortly. But we're very privileged, and this is a great honour, certainly for me, to share the stage with Jeffrey Wang. Now, I wrote a book on DAX. I'm pretty proud of that. It was quite an achievement. Now, Jeffrey wrote DAX. So we're very lucky. So if you've got any questions, please feel free to try and stump me. I've got good coverage. And I'll explain how you can win the book now. What I have got is I've fired up for this session when I can find my mouse. My mouse pointer has decided to just disappear on me, which is not ideal. There is a website called MBAS19. Excuse me, I'm just having a few technical... Here we go. Cool. No one's had it there. MBAS19.me. This is just a little temporary website that you can go to. You can go to it on your phone, or you can go to it on your laptop. Enter your name here if you would like the chance to win one of the copies of the books that we're going to give away. And if you would like either me or Jeffrey or both of us to sign that, we'll do that for you. When you enter your name, I only collect that for the purpose of the session. I immediately delete it, so that's gone. And let's have a quick look at what the website looks like, so you can see what we're talking about, because this is where you can type in a question into the session as well. So if I type in mbas19.me, and it's probably slowing down because maybe a few of you are later on today that you can go to for those. And in particular on DAX, I think we have Peter Myers in this room after us, and anything by Marco Russo would be perfect if you want to get some more advanced stuff. But we're really just going to focus on the basics here. And we're certainly not going to be showing or going through line by line some complex code. If we do show you some code, the point of the code is more to demonstrate a concept or an element of the way you write the code, not...
Microsoft had a very successful BI product. It's an OLAP engine. It's called SQL Server Analysis Services. But that product is very powerful, still popular today. But it's targeting like professionals who are trained in sophisticated technologies to build a BI product for business analysts to consume the result. So Microsoft was entering the self-service market, and at that time the first incarnation of the product is called Power Pivot in Excel. And so we're targeting Excel users who are business analysts. You don't need a software engineer degree. You know Excel formulas, that's already a good start. DAX has a ton of functions that directly borrowed from Excel, has identical syntax and semantics. And then you can basically create your own business analytics models and create your own reports and produce a result. So the whole purpose of DAX is targeting end users of business intelligence. Not the old way that you need a professional to do it for you.
Cool. And so what is DAX?
Yeah.
Who would use DAX? And what was the third question? What do you use DAX for?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's that. So why do you need? Why do you want to use DAX? DAX. The reason you call Power BI DAX is the ultimate power of Power BI. So later on, Phil's going to show you a couple of concrete examples where you can use the DAX to create tables, columns, and measures. And so fundamentally, you can use Power BI to do a ton of things without writing a single line of DAX. But eventually, sooner or later, you want to produce some results that matters to your business. And there are some specific business rules that you have to write a little bit of code. So that's where the DAX will come into play. And you can start small, start slowly, and eventually you'll find out that the DAX is a very powerful language. It has a ton of features built into there. And you will be able to, if you truly want to achieve the full potential of Power BI, you will need to know some DAX knowledge. But there's no rush. You can take your time, and you can already start it without writing a line code and achieve a lot. But over the years, you will be able to leverage DAX to do a lot of very magical things for your business.
Cool. Thanks, Jeffrey. So for today's session, we're going to be using Power BI desktop for the demos. You can write DAX in reasonably simple. I have just 4 tables. I have a sale. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I have a transaction table with 1 row per sale, and hopefully you've got a very, very big one of these if you're working on a similar model yourself. And I have 3 additional tables that we call dimension tables. These are the tables that we can use to slice and dice the data. We're not going to be talking too much about data modeling today. What we're going to be doing is writing DAX to leverage this particular data model. And we can see that in Power BI desktop in the relationship view. And I mean, a data model is